Welcome to Talking Out the Box podcast. I know you see someone here, but we're going to talk about this young lady in just 1 second. Welcome to the Talking Out the Box podcast. It's not just Batman. It is Miss Serena Man. We're going to talk about this young lady in a second. I just gotta talk a couple things. Last week I wasn't here, but guess what? I was at the funny. I wasn't performing, but remember we were talking about the Apollo night at the Funny Bone. If you wasn't there, you missed a treat, and they may bring it back, but it was a killer lineup. You had Quincy Carr, Angus Black, you had Antoine Scott. I mean, it was just full. Of course, Bodacious was the host. It was just full of entertainment, nonstop laughter. If you were bored and you missed this, man, you deserve to be bored. I'm sorry, because I talked about it. No, it's all good. But it's gonna be more opportunities. All right, it's gonna be more opportunities coming up for that. But I'm gonna say my opening quote, and then once I finish my little opening quote, we're gonna get to Miss Serena Man right here. I always say, people always talk about their Wi-Fi connection. They're always worried about if they connected to Wi-Fi, or whether T-Mobile cut their Wi-Fi off, or whether Boost Mobile cut their Wi-Fi off. Listen, if you stay connected to God, your connection will never, ever, 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 ever be shaky. And also, let your faith be bigger than you. People got to understand that. Let your faith be bigger than you, because big things come with having a whole lot of faith. The faith of a mustard seed. And saying that this young lady right here has the faith of a mustard seed and has brought together a community. I always want to say it like that. Like I'm not a pastor, but a community event that's going to happen on this Saturday, September the 20th. Beats and Pedals. It's a whole music festival. Bike, ride, and roll. And she going to explain all of that. Yes, I did. I did say bike, ride, or roll. I'm not talking about rock and roll. She going to explain. Let's give it up for the organizer extraordinaire of the year, Miss Serena Man. Clap it up for her. Yeah, she definitely deserved that.
Thank you so much. And thank you for letting me be here. And I agree with you that when you put God first, everything is possible. And the reason why we're even coming together on this upcoming Saturday is because God planted a seed in my heart to really have unity. You know, we talk about unity all the time, right?
Yes.
But a lot of times when we go to different events, especially if they're led, let's say, by a specific nationality, that's normally the majority of people that you see there.
Correct.
So how is that truly unified? And how are we really able to cross over some of the barriers that keep us from working together?
Right.
Yeah.
And when you look at the title, it says Beats and Pedals. That's the thing that stands out. Why should the Beats and Pedals stand out for this community event?
So the whole goal with Beats and Pedals is to use music and movement to fight back against the crime and the violence. There has been numerous murders that have taken place just last week alone. I want to say it was 5 or 6 just last week alone. And the work that I've been doing with crisis stabilization with the Portsmouth Police Department has given me like a behind the scenes look at a lot of things that don't make it to the news. And so when we're talking about being able to address a public safety issue, which is crime and violence, we need to first know that it exists. Depending on where you live, you know, you got your comfortable home and you got your gated community and you have no idea what's going on a few blocks over.
Yeah.
But you should know, because the scarcity mindset of those people a few blocks over may very well trickle over into your neighborhood. And so you want to know how to get ahead of it and how to be in a position that we can empower people so that they don't feel like they have to kill, they don't have to take lives, but they can have everything that they need.
And that you said that piece, going back years and years, I know we're kind of dating ourselves, but growing up, when we grew up, there wasn't a such thing as neighborhood snitch. If anything went down, your neighbor was like, I'm gonna tell your mama what you did. You didn't win in that man's house, or you didn't win in that man's car, or whatever. Now everybody is so hush hush. That's how a lot of crimes happen, because not only I can get into a whole bunch of stuff about education system and all that, but within the neighborhood, if they already know that there's nothing going on, no activities, and this nobody gonna tell. Let me try going into somebody's house. Let me try, because I don't got the money to buy a PlayStation 5. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to take, I already went over their house. We had a good time. I already know that they got a PlayStation 5, Xbox. Now they're going to come back for it. And they are not worried about if anybody tell. So we need to, not like you're saying about all the crimes and murders, we need to come together as one to be able to help one another and not be the person, here we go, the black Karen. And you know what I'm saying? Well, just say something. I guess we could say that. Just say something and not just say something. Do something about it. If you don't feel like you're saying something in that neighborhood, participate in an event like this where you can help bring together all ages so they can see that there are other things out there to do besides just roaming the streets.
You know, you just said something that was powerful. You're right that we're in a day and age, Ferg, that a lot of people are all about themselves and they don't even know their neighbors.
Correct.
So I think a lot of that has to do with why people don't necessarily feel comfortable sometimes with saying something, because you say something to the wrong person, they might try to come and shoot you.
Right.
Or they might try to attack you, when back in the day, you know, if you did something wrong, it was a village.
Right.
And everybody in the village had the same standard that we're going to take care of this before we have to get the police involved. We don't want our kids to get locked up. And so with the Beats and Pedals event, the music and the movement is just to bring everybody out. But when you get there, better believe it's going to be substance there.
Okay, before you go further, that's very important. You just said it yourself, that we took care of ourselves and not trying to get somebody in trouble intentionally. So Little Ray Ray, I'm not just using Little Ray Ray. That's not nobody I know. Little Ray Ray is violating the neighborhood. Back in the day, you come here, I'm gonna talk to you, then I'm gonna talk to your mom. And if it gets out of hand, of course.
Hold on, back that up. Little Ray Ray doing something back in the day, you gonna yoke him up.
Yeah, but
and you gonna be like, boy, what's wrong with you?
But you still having that conversation, yoking him up or yoking her up. You still having that conversation, and then you getting your mom and the mom involved. And sometimes it's a personal vendetta nowadays. Oh, I don't like you, so I'm gonna tell the cops on your kid and not tell you about what the kid did. They going to the cops first and not trying to solve the situation
within the community.
And sad to say, there's a lot of bad cops out there. You know, there's a lot of good ones out there, but the few bad ones make it bad for all the cops. So no one really wants to deal with that. But so if you have somebody that's going straight to the training day type of officer, right, he's gonna come in and not do any justice. He's probably gonna cause more trouble, more harm.
Well, I'll just say this from the words of Chief Jenkins with the Portsmouth Police Department, and the reason why they started the Portsmouth United Initiative that our nonprofit proudly participates in. He said that it's your job to police your own community. It's my job to lock people up.
Right. So
if you don't want us to lock people up, then you need to get a hold of your community before we have to get involved, because we're not there to counsel people. We're not there to be mediators.
Right.
We're there with a specific cause, and that's to get rid of the problem. And normally get rid of it means I'm going to lock somebody up.
Right.
Somebody's going to jail. And so when he said that has been impressed upon me, that it's really up to us. We can't keep sitting around pointing fingers about, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But at the end of the day, who's doing the work?
Yeah.
Who is doing the work? And so I like to focus on doing the work. And so the work that I'm doing right now is reestablishing the village, rebuilding trust. See, a lot of us, we don't trust each other anymore.
Right.
A lot of us, we feel that we have to be in competition with each other. We feel like if I help you, then that's taken away from me. And that's a very low vibrational way of thinking. But if you've been put in that situation for generation after generation, and that's just what's been oppressed upon you, then that's all you know. So it takes someone else from the outside coming in to say to you, you don't have to kill him. What do you need? You needed a PlayStation? Well, here, let me help you get one. You can cut my grass for a week. Or you can come and walk my dog, or you can do these different things to earn money, so you don't have to steal and hurt anybody.
Come to my barbershop, sweep the hair up. One thing about policing as well, the police, they're not actually equipped with the mental health issue training. Because I want to get into this piece real quick. A lot of our youth struggle with mental health issues.
Yes.
So Ray breaking into the house is not always Ray trying to be a thug or Ray trying to be a part of a gang. He has some issues some underlying issues going on. You get what I'm saying? So when you have officers come into a neighborhood or Ray's acting out, yelling at this person, yelling at this authority figure, there's some mental health issues going on, and a lot of police aren't equipped to come out and counsel. Like
absolutely,
you said,
that's not their job.
That's not their job. But I believe they should be equipped to know when they're coming to the neighborhood, whether if is this person a threat or if there is a mental issue, who is your guardian, and you be able to connect with the guardian. Or I know you can't do this on every house call because it is dangerous out here, but you still have to be aware of what's going on mentally, because if you don't, when you come and assess the situation, right now you're only thinking criminal. So if there's an argument, two people fighting, they already come, they pull up, they see argument, and they're ready to defuse it. Some officers have the ability to say, hey, what's going on? Some have the ability to, they're going to come out and use a taser, and some, unfortunately, pull a gun first. And that's what we don't want. And like you said, we need to mobilize as a unit.
Yes.
And not just saying, what you're going to do about it, what are we going to do about it?
What are we going to do about it? Because it's all of our issue. And even with the example that you just gave about the police coming into neighborhoods, yes, in a perfect world, we would love that. We would love for the police to be, equipped with mental health servicing skills and be able to have this list of resources that they can, hey, I need this person to come out here and do that. But unfortunately, with pay and just with the demand of the job, it's just not possible. So if we take the shift off of the police and we look at more so prevention opposed to intervention, there's so much more that we could do so that we won't even have to worry about Ray getting into that situation. If we know that our children have mental health issues, why are we just letting them be out there? Why are they not getting the proper help? They have so many intensive in-home programs that are very powerful and that work. You know what I'm saying? But how many parents are actually using it? Because they don't want nobody to come in their house. Yeah, I know. They don't want their dirty laundry to be aired. Sometimes you need to let your dirty laundry be aired because you are perpetuating generations of dysfunction.
CARE is one of them. I know Anthony Hawkins and Brian Trotman. They have a intensive in-home program.
Coach Hawk.
Yes.
Look, I gotta give a shout out to them. The IC Norcom football team, we just adopted their varsity football team as our safe and sound organization for the year. And so big shout out to them. And yes, they do have an intensive in-home company.
They've been doing it for quite some time. And it's a powerful program to be able to go into these homes, not just within our community, it's just reaching out to the other members of our 757, which is Norfolk, Virginia Beach, wherever the kids need servicing. Let's talk some more about the beats and pedals. So we got a lot of things going on, and usually people equate, a lot. Is it really going to be organized? This thing is organized to the T, And can you give people the rundown of what's going down this Saturday?
Oh my gosh, hold your lashes. It's going to be a lot of great things going on. And that's due to all of our excellent partnerships that we've been able to establish. We're going to start the day off with our signature bike ride / walk and roll.
Bro.
So if you can't ride a bike, let's go back. If you don't have a bike, we will have some bikes there, courtesy of one of our partners, Scat Bikes, out in Churchland.
I got to insert pause. You know, you say pause, no Diddy, insert. You know, anytime you go to a bike marathon, you got to bring your own bike. But this young lady has a situation where you show up and there's a bike available for a person to use.
Yes.
Look at that.
Absolutely. And that's courtesy again of Scat Bikes out in Churchland. So big up to Brian, the owner, for making that possible. If you can't ride a bike, you can walk. And if you can't walk, you can roll. We will have some of the IC Norcom varsity team players out there to help push wheelchairs if you don't have a mobile wheelchair. I've had this question asked, can I bring my roller skates? Yes, you can. You can bring your roller skates. You can bring your roller blades. You can bring your motorized scooter. The whole thing is let's just move together for change.
Look at that. I mean, this, and big up to Scat, because they fixed a couple of our bikes too. They were kind of broken. They help my children out. So you got the bike ride, roll, push, all that. What else is going on?
So after that, we come back for the festival, and we have the New Generation Marching Band. They're going to be doing a field show for us. We have line dancing with Alva Todd. We're going to be having our Pop Out Pedals and Praise church service. Big shout out to all of our, we have 3 excellent praise and worship teams. And then we have EJ the Mimer. He's going to be coming down all the way from Richmond to perform in his ministry. And then Pastor Timothy Moss with the Threshing Floor Church is going to be giving our word of inspiration. Then from there, we have panel discussions. We have a hair and fashion show. We have a pitch competition where we're still looking for a few more people to share their business idea.
Oh, sweet.
Or their current business for a chance to win a $500 prize and 1 year of business coaching.
Okay.
We also have our Vessels of Peace talent showcase. And I can't forget our Feed the Block food cook-off. And we're going to follow the day off with our finale, where we have some amazing local artists that are going to be coming. We have the 757 Betty Wright. She's going to be doing the R&B funk for us. And we're going to have William T. Stars, Marv P., and also David Spano and the band. So it's going to be an amazing lineup. And I can't forget our Kids Corner. In our Kids Corner, we're going to be doing a bubble run for the kids so they can come out. We're going to have bounce houses for them. We're going to be doing paint and sip art therapy with Victor Gilmore, free haircuts throughout the day, plenty of resource vendors. It's just going to be amazing.
So it's something, before we wrap up, it is something for everybody. So they can't look at this situation like that. They didn't have enough for me. I like playing with bubbles. You got bubble. I want to go to church. You got the Pop Out church. I need a haircut. You got somebody to cut hair. I want to ride a bike. You're going to get on this pathway and you're going to ride this bike. That's good. That's good. So I know I said we about to go, but I do have a question. What we already understand what led up to this, but at what point you said, you know what, I'm going to do something about it? What was your first call? What was like? I know we were talking earlier. You said each moment there's somebody jump in and wanting to help. So was this your initial vision, or it just got better as it progressed?
I'm gonna be honest. This was the initial vision. The initial vision actually was a little bigger. I'm not even gonna lie. I had to scale it back, only because I'm just a big thinker, and I know my event coordinator. Shout out to her, Ms. Era Terratilli.
Shout out.
She told me in the beginning. She was like, "Do you think it has to be so much?" And I told her, "I don't know how to do it any other way."
Wow.
You know, I don't know how to do things just simple. I don't think in 2D. Everything is 4D and higher.
Oh, wow.
You know, so it's just a situation where when you're trying to be unified, you have to be mindful to have something for everyone. You have to be mindful that different people receive information different ways. So that's why we're not just talking. We have a hair and fashion show that demonstrates artistry, so that people, if you might not be a talker, you might see something in that demonstration that connects with you. We also have visual live art that's going to be going on the stage with artist Chris Green, and you might resonate with him and how he gets on the stage and how he paints his portraits and things. Or you might be, you know, a person that does like orating. That's why we have the panel discussion. But we wanted to just make sure, regardless of whatever your learning style is, you could see yourself in the landscape of doing your part to keep the community safe.
Correct. Now, I could see this being a whole weekend of events eventually.
Yeah, it's coming.
Like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, you know, where I know you have the pop-out church. What's it, about 30 minutes? So
yes, 30 minutes.
So you on Sunday you have the whole church service. On Saturday you have the whole, and Friday, you know, just like you did with the legends.
The Legends and Leaders.
Yeah. So you have that like on Friday, and then what you got going on Saturday, what you have here, and then on Sunday the whole. I can see a whole weekend of this, and it's coming.
Prophesy.
Oh, go ahead.
Prophesy.
I got 4 eyes. I should be able to prophesy or look into somebody's eye. but once again, congratulations. I'm glad I'm a part of this. I'm not going to say it's a project. This community event is because it's beyond a project, because people going to walk away with something. Guarantee you going to walk away with something. And I'm hosting along with a couple other people, Coco Butter, and Hollywood Tone, and they're gonna be on next. But how can people get in contact with you? I'm all hitting on the mic. I'm all excited. How can people get in contact with you? Is it via Instagram or whatever? Are you still accepting help or accepting vendors? Can you provide that information?
Yes. So unfortunately, there will not be any more vendors allowed. And I know some of y'all have been hitting me up. I'm sorry. I love you. I can't make no exceptions, no matter how much I love you. No more vendors. Sorry. As far as volunteers go, we're always looking for volunteers. So if you want to come out and just show up and be a volunteer, meet us at the registration table at 8:30 a.m. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can call me. Text me 757-254-8156. Again, 757-254-8156. That's my direct line. Call me, text me, and then you can also follow us on social media. On Facebook, I am Serena Mann. You can follow me up there, and then you can also follow Safe and Sound and Impact Mind 7. And those are our different platforms that we have. Impact is actually our nonprofit, individuals making positive, active change together. And we birthed the Safe and Sound movement a year ago. So I want to just say, after this, our next thing is going to be October the 1st, that we're doing our do-gooder brunch. So if you want to come out, if you like doing good stuff, come on and break bread with us, and let's strategize on, doing even more good things in the community.
Do good. If you know better, do better, but do gooder. If you know better, do gooder. That's how we going. What's gonna be at that brunch? Like, I got a 1-pack. I like.
You might have a 6-pack by the time we get done. Because it's gonna be. Last year we had chicken and waffles. We had, I think, shrimp and grits. We had all kind of danishes, muffins, croissants. I'm glad I got. We had it going on. I like to eat well. If y'all ever come to anything I have, we gonna eat. So.
All right. Well, thank you for coming out. Can you pull that flyer up again? The Beats and Pedals. It's going to be a great event on this Saturday in P-Town. Nowhere else. We ain't hating on no other city, but Portsmouth, we need a community, continue to have community events just like this one, this flyer. As you look at the flyer, there's a little thing in the corner, is my left corner. But your right corner, I don't know how you're going to look at it on TV, but it's a QR code, and you can be able to get the tickets off of there. Make sure you get tickets. If you can't get tickets, donate your time or whatnot. But you're doing a great work. What most churches say? You're doing a great work, young lady. You're doing a great work. But thank you for coming out, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of this event.
Okay, well, thank you, and I'm excited, and we'll see everybody on Saturday.
All right, so we're going to have the other host of the event coming up after this commercial break.
We had to make some tough decisions.
here to see King.
King ain't seeing nobody.
Tell him it's his son.
I ain't seen you in 15 years, man. And you have the nerve to come into my place.
Man!
Somebody took Lisa.
Shut the fuck up.
So you come here thinking that I know who did it? Nothing happens in this city without you knowing about it.
King says you guys are father and son.
Depends on your definition of father.
So you got sent to the principal's office because you were getting smart with the teacher.
Isn't that the boys who like to get smart?
And that's your child.
That's Daddy's little girl. Could you please say that poem so I can sleep?
Black is the pit from pole to pole. I think whatever gods may be, for my unconquerable soul.
Then why should I help you? You roll me.
It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Where?
Saturday mornings.
Hey, look at that. We having a family affair, a family event, a family conversation here. These are the hosts of the Beats and Pedals Music Festival.
Uh-huh.
So listen. You know what? This is what I was gonna do. You know, I was gonna start to my far right, but I can't because I already was in trouble.
Ladies first.
I always was in trouble. No, to my right, my immediate right, long time buddy, long time friend. She's seen my children grow up, and they getting old, but I'm not getting old.
That's right.
The famous, the infamous Cocoa Butter.
Thank you, sir. It is wonderful to be here. Thank you so much for having us.
As no problem. And then the other host is Hollywood Tone. This is my first time actually getting to meet him in person. We have had several conversations. Welcome.
Thank you, man. It's actually Tone Hollywood, like Tony Hollywood. But
Somebody told me to say Hollywood Tone.
No.
I don't know.
Good.
See, we get look. I feel like Charlemagne right now.
Right.
I feel like Charlemagne.
Chatty Patty.
Chatty Patty. Did anybody watch? Did y'all watch the interview?
I didn't watch the whole hour, 18 minutes, but I got about a good hour and I think 10 minutes left.
I feel like Charlemagne right now. You
I'm not gonna be like that.
I gotta go see it.
That was crazy.
Oh man, it was insane.
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
It is.
They put it up early, matter of fact, so everybody could watch it before the show was even over.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It was insane. All right, so
Ferg, thanks for having us here, man.
Hey, listen. Thanks for having me on y'all show, man. I appreciate these. They both have good shows, and I'm waiting to be on at least one of them.
Come through Thursdays. I do it every Thursday. Come on by and say hello. What's up?
Okay, look at this. We just and then you could be on the show all the time. See, look at that. We gonna have to work out something.
We'll work out.
I already like this vibe already.
People call your people, call her people. We'll all make it.
And then we will all have chicken dinners at Chick-fil-A on Sunday.
Okay, I like that. On Sunday.
On Sunday. Are you serious?
On November 32nd. You know what I'm saying?
32nd.
Okay, so right now you are seeing the liking, the artistry of three hosts that's going to be at the Beats and Pedal Music Festival. We got the bike, ride, roll.
Right.
I mean, if you got skates, if you got inline skates, if you in a wheelchair, She already said the Norcom football team was going to help push the wheelchairs.
Oh, great.
Oh, man. And I didn't go there, but my wife went there, and my kids go there.
Yes.
So I'm a Cooley High. I went to Cooley High. I'm from Detroit, so I don't have a.
There's really a Cooley High in Detroit.
Yes, there's a Cooley High in Detroit.
I mean, I knew the movie.
Yeah, but that happened in Chicago. The movie was in Chicago, but there's
really a Cooley
I
High.
didn't realize that either.
Well, I'm teaching people at the same time while they on my show. Look at that. So tell us what's going to go down on Saturday.
Oh, it's going to be fun. We're starting off early. We have to get there really early because registration starts. And first of all, shout out to Serena Mann. This woman,
Big shout out.
I mean, she is just a workaholic, and she has just put so many people on with this show, and it's all about crime prevention.
Right.
And I just am so happy to be a part of it. But yeah, we're going to start registration early. Anyone with wheels, anyone with 2 feet, you are invited to come out. It's absolutely free and open to the public. Tone. Bring yourself.
Bring yourself. We're going to be providing and coordinating some of the events going on out there, having fun with the people. We're going to do some dancing. We got some great entertainment. It's going to be there for the music festival part. So I'm looking forward to meeting some new artists and hearing some people that I've already seen do their thing, and just coordinate with that. And with these great hosts, we're going to have a great time.
And he mentioned something about dancing. So we kind of did this little ditty that we. She pause. No oil was involved. Look, no oil was involved here. It was just a bunch of rainwater outside.
This is a sample of what you're going to be getting on Saturday with these 2 people.
She did a chatty patty. That's hilarious. So collectively, we're going to be one unit on the stage. We're going to be doing a variety of different things.
Yep.
And you guys are in for a treat. Before we get more into what we have going on Saturday, let's talk about y'all shows individually.
Okay.
Individually. Just like a pastor. I've been doing a lot of references. Individual. I'm a guest pastor.
Okay. Yeah, not the guest pastor.
You know, I'm from out of town. So the guest pastor got to be special and from out of town. Even if I live in Portsmouth, if they're from Norfolk,
still out of town.
They out of town, right? They cross town.
Cross the tunnel.
It costs them to get through the tunnel on
This is a sample of Saturday.
All the way from the Midtown tunnel.
The Midtown church. The land of the church. I ain't seen not one church in Churchland.
Effingham, straight to North.
I ain't never seen one. I seen one Catholic church in Churchland.
Wow.
And what are all the other ones? The other ones look like 7-Eleven.
Okay. And it might be.
That might be. So, Miss Coco, she has a show. How can they catch you on what kind of show do you have for the people that don't know?
All right. Thank you so much. I'm on Praise 104.9 /92.5. So that's on the FM, both dials, 92.5 or 104.9. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I'm off on Mondays and Fridays. Okay. 12 noon to 3 p.m. I come on right before Willie Moore Jr. That's in the week. Now on Saturdays, I have a specialty show called Cocoa Butter is On. That's on from 7 to 8 p.m. And it is, Caribbean / African gospel music for just an hour, just to get your feet wet on how they're doing it overseas, gospel wise, worshiping God. So I would love for you to tune in all those times. But my specialty show is my baby. She's 6 years old, and people are loving it. I have great advertisers. So if you'd like to advertise on the show, please give me a call. I'll give you that number. I'll give you that number at the end of this.
Cash out me first. It's I am Ferg 5. It's her. No, let me stop.
You're so silly. Well, yeah, you can before you go to Tone. $TONYA 5248. Let me give you my phone number. Don't just cash out me money. I want your information to do the commercial. 757-578-6813. 578-6813. And we'll talk about your commercial. You approve it first, and then you pay me.
Look at that. Come on with it. And our gentleman, the gentleman now on here, down onto my right, he has a show.
I do.
Yes.
And let's talk about your show.
Well, it's unfortunately I feel like saints and sinners here because I don't, I don't quite. I play a little bit of gospel. No,
this man played the stripper music right before Sunday happened.
I'm also the brand manager of the station, so I try to make sure when I play Kirk Franklin, I don't play T-Pain on Love with a Stripper afterwards. But we'll talk about that later. But seriously, I'm on it's Hollywood and midday vibes with Tone Hollywood. I'm on 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I just moved to that slot. I really enjoyed it during the midday. So if you got a boss that kind of doesn't really like you partying and stuff like that, once you make sure it work, you may not want to listen. I'm gonna make you dance in the cubicles. I'm gonna make Miss Sarah Ann over there in accounting come on out there and do the wobble, by the cubicle. Yeah, you don't buy it work, but we'll play the throwbacks, nothing but throwbacks, anything from 10 years ago on back of hip hop and R&B, and just have a really good time doing it.
Right.
So you don't play Kirk Franklin and then the Isley Brothers in between the sheets.
No, maybe the third song afterwards. That may not be the next song.
Pretty much leading up to his Christian strip club. Like.
See that you going out. See that's part of my business plan because I am the chairman of the board. I don't know if I'm the new chairman of this radio station.
Pretty much they refuse to take their clothes off. That's a Christian strip club. We're not taking off anything. Just throw your money at us.
And look forward to this on Saturday. On Saturday, yes.
Throw your coins, throw your bread. I don't care.
But thanks for having me on here. But yeah, that's the show I do. I'm on Monday through Friday and Saturday mornings as well.
And see, what y'all gonna get is all of this.
Right.
All day.
Oh, by the way, he's on Saturday mornings. Saturday evening.
Y'all missed the conversation. I got in trouble. It's pretty much I'm gonna have to sleep on the couch type deal. Right? Cause my wife knows her. She gonna be like, oh, you did Coco Brown, you sleep on the couch. Like she gonna got me in trouble. So we're gonna be on stage all day. Right. We gonna interacting with the audience, interacting with the crowd. We actually gonna be dancing. We're gonna do a dance. And
do a dance too.
They gonna all see my coordination. Wow. Uncoordination.
Well, I'll be there with the uncoordination too. With the uncoordination, holleration, and hateration.
Hateration.
I'm coordinated even if I'm not coordinated.
Now look at that. Look at that.
Go on with it.
So now let's go into some more of y'all background. So you do a whole lot of community work. Sure. Can you tell people about your community work as well? I know we got this big event. Let's talk about the other things that you have going on that can extend from this situation.
Well, my community work is actually getting people like Serena Mann's community work out there. If any of you have anything that's going to be involving our community, I'm going to help push that because that is what we need. We depend too much on other entities when we need to become independent and depend on ourselves. And that's my way of giving back because I don't want this next generation making the same mistakes that we make. They're going to make their own mistakes.
Correct.
They don't have to inherit ours. So this is a way to show them that they can do what needs to be done for their community themselves instead of relying and depending on outside sources. So my community work is your community work, is your community work, your community work, whatever you want to do for the elderly, the disabled, and the children, because we are the generation that takes care of them because they can't really take care of themselves yet for the children, and they've already taken care of themselves for the elderly and the disabled. So it is our responsibility to support people like Serena Mann, like this Beats and Pedals this Saturday. That's our responsibility. It's our generation's responsibility to do this.
And that's very important because of our, I'm going to say this politically correct word. No, our climate as of right now, our climate is in a situation where our black and brown people are really getting attacked from the outside, and along with we attacking each other from the inside as well. And so where events like this help diffuse those things and guarantee that something's going to happen out of this event this Saturday, as well as the things that you're doing to assist people like Miss Serena Man, to get out there because it takes a community.
It does.
Exactly.
And, it takes community to bring our guys up, our young females up, because I work in the industry of mental health. And so I see a lot of things where if I'm in a home, I see the single mom, have 3 kids. Dad's not there. For whatever reason, their dad's not in the picture. It always brightens my day to be able to help those kids too. I go home to my kids, I'm like, oh man, so that little bickering is nothing compared to what I deal with on a daily basis. So to have an event like this, to be able to take those type of kids that need the assistance and that parent that need the assistance, and to put them in an environment that's a fun environment, that's not nothing wrong with preaching, but that's not too preachy.
Right.
Because a lot of us, we run away from God. We run away from God. No, that's about it.
And I work at a godly radio.
Look, they ain't trying to throw nobody on the bus, pause. But no, I'm just joking.
I have to say kudos to you in being in the field that you're in, because that takes a special type of person to have that patience and know how to deal with someone who might have those mental issues because of trauma or whatever their background may be. So I salute you as well.
Thank you. So it's like I said, as a community, just be able to bring these people, these individuals to events like this, or whatever events that's going on, so they can see like other role models. Their role models is who they see in the community.
Right.
Whether it's the drug dealer or whether it's not in the drug dealer, the dude that's just don't want to be nothing. Those are the biggest 2 that you see in our community. When they may say, school, man, why you going to school for? Man, that's whack. Whatever. But it's important for these things to happen. So, Tone, what you got going on?
Anything that involves a community, I'm there, man. I'm saying I came back here. I'm originally from Hampton. Moved back here from South Carolina, and when I was in South Carolina, we're just really involved in the community any way we can, whether it's voter registration, whether it's spreading the word about diabetes, health, mental health, anywhere that I can spread the word and also be a supporter and in the community. I'm there. And when I found out about what this event is all about, I was like, I want to be there. I want to be a part of it. And I watch the news a lot, so me too. I see a lot of information there. It can be depressing. It really can. And unfortunately, it can be depressing because it's what's out there. You know what I'm saying? Despite the view it's coming from, and I just want to help out as much as I can. I mean, I love music, but I love people, and I love our people, and I just want to see us succeed in any way we can. And if I can be the person that can help bridge the gap from someone, whether it's financially or whether it's for mental health, whatever, I would love to be the person that can help. That gap there. So.
And that's the very point you did say about voter registration. Right. A lot of our guys don't think it's cool to vote. They don't. They feel like
it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I've heard it.
You got something on? There you got it. All right. Yeah, she's, look, they got something. I don't know how you got this on.
Baby oil residue. Did you talk about?
Look at that, no Diddy, Paul. What is
oil residue?
How you get chili?
Patty, patty.
Look. How you get chili on your shoulder? Like, what were you throwing down?
I had nothing to see. This man, when we got here, I didn't know what's going on.
What is going on, man? Let me clean this off.
This Saturday.
Man, this is way. I need to wipe it off myself. You're nasty, Ferguson. Wipe it off.
We were going somewhere seriously.
How am I going to deal with this Saturday all day? Where were we going? I apologize.
No, we were going somewhere. Oh, the voter thing.
Right, voter registration.
So, where I understand their frustration is once you understand the voting process.
The electoral
college is where I was about to go. There's no education in electoral college because a person could win by popular vote. The vote is supposed to be the popular vote. Right. But if the electoral college doesn't pick them, they don't get to put in there. But so this is what has to happen. And I was one of these people for a long time. I wouldn't want to vote. I'm not voting, period. But you have to vote in your local first.
Forget about the local.
The local first is what goes to Richmond. and those people from there, they're the delegates, and then they form their electoral college from that part from your state or whatever. So if you put in the person that you don't want, I mean, if you feel that independent person or the Democrat was wrong, the Tea Party, the Boston Tea Party, the ice cream party, whoever kind of party that you want in there, if that's, vote for that person, okay? But if you don't vote and that person that you don't want to get in there, is because we didn't vote at the base.
Yeah.
Well, see, you're teaching me something new, and I know I should have known this, but they don't teach it in school.
No, they don't.
They don't teach it probably in college either.
No.
So how are people, my age, and then the children in school right now, they're still not teaching it.
No.
So how are we supposed to know? I mean, I knew about the electoral college, and I even knew about voting at the grassroots, like you said, but I didn't know about things like, what is the term when you give the person money to represent you? What is that?
That's your delegate. Hold on.
Not endorsement.
Not the omnibudsman. I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
Because I got it from the Eddie Murphy movie when he went to run for.
Oh yeah. I
can't think of the name.
Not endorsement or.
No, it's like an endorsement, but it's called something else, and it's right on the tip of my tongue.
It's a lot of lost words on people's tongues.
Yeah, but listen, look. It's all about the money.
It is. Yeah.
So, and there was a young man, of course, I can't think of names right now, but I see his face, and he was saying, if every church on you got 4 and 5 churches on the same block.
Same block, competition.
Okay, but if y'all got together just to say, we're going to pour money into this one candidate, that's where it starts, because it's all about
the money.
Dollar bill.
Yeah.
So that dead president, as dead as the president is, it speaks volumes.
And they get paid to vote. I mean, when they at these hearings or like McConnell, this dude irked me. Every time I see him, he looked like a scarecrow. Every time, and they get paid money to vote one way or the other. Like he got paid like this was during COVID, and I was really looking into the stuff. Like $5,000. Remember they was trying to get all that COVID money, relief money to get back that stimulus. He voted. He said yes, we need it, but then he voted no. Like, but when they looked at the breakdown, he got like $5,000 to say no. I wish I could get that. Okay, especially my kids ask for something. Can we go to Chick-fil-A? No. Like, give me your money. Give me your money.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
But it's very important that we know a lot of these things because of our climate. I mean, even those people in the House right now, the Republicans are leading the House. That's why a lot of this stuff it's going down. Even the Supreme Court is in their favor. So there's no checks and balances.
None.
Even if it's a Democrat in the presidency, it still should be the opposite. It should be a Republican in Congress.
I agree.
Vice versa. But right now there's it's all Republican. It's all one side.
So like this type of discussion that we're having right now is also something that you can expect this Saturday because there's going to be a panel discussion about things like this, and you don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Beats and Pedals event, the walk and roll that's happening from 10 to 6 at 2 Port Avenue, Portside, in Portsmouth. P-Town.
P-Town.
Down P-Town. I used to call it
P-Town.
Yeah. I mean, this conversation can definitely get deep. But yeah, I like the way you stopped that. You was like, look, Ferguson, you're going too far. You're going too far. Hey, Sam's, you're going too far, Sam's.
I can go with you. But the thing is, the beats and pedals is going to be featuring stuff like what
absolutely. And come get educated. I mean, like, oh man, so much I want to say. We don't have enough time. We got like 10 minutes. But yes, you have to come you're going to have fun, but also walk away with some education.
There we go.
And it's going to be there. And you got to pay attention because everything that's happening right in front of our eyes. And so while we have these opportunities to have these discussions, so when you see CNN and MSNBC or Fox, whatever you decide to watch, I'm not going to say, but however, there's a lot of things going on in our our society.
And we are going to be streaming live.
Yeah,
so
so
it's online.
yeah, it's going to be.
And I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say that. Go ahead.
Also, we're going to be selling raffle tickets that the $500.
The 500. That's for the business.
Right. So
and we're giving away a TV. We're giving away a TV. There's a 50-50 raffle too.
50-50 raffle.
Right,
man.
right. So
and she said we could participate in that. So I'm going to buy my raffle tickets because I'm going to get that 50-50. I need that money. But if I don't, I hope you come out there and get it.
I'm gonna buy one raffle ticket and just wish.
Right.
Wish,
I spent all my allowance money on the billionaire. The billion. I didn't get it, so I'm flashing.
That's our family. Yeah. That's why you're here. Because if you
would just go there and won the lottery, I would not be. I'll be like, you know what? Beats pedals gone.
Hey. What do y'all need is what I'm gonna give y'all, and
you know what?
I'll be a silent partner.
He still would have been here.
I still would be.
He'll be a loud silent partner.
I just have somebody pushing me in a gold carrot.
Right.
Gold orange and carrot. You know what I'm saying? Like, Coco, tell these people.
Tell them what kind of M&Ms I prefer. I prefer only blue and red. Blue and red. Blue and red.
Separate the yellow.
Why you sound like Cat Williams from Real?
That's all I mentioned. That's what Cat Williams would do.
Yeah.
That's the kind of fun we're going to have on Saturday. So you got to make sure you join in. But online or be there.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So we'll start from right here. Give everybody your handle so they can follow you and follow the event and all that good stuff that you got going on.
All right. My social media page is Tonya, Tonya, Riddick, Riddick, aka Coco, Coco, with an A on the end, like the cocoa. Butter, Butter. That's my Facebook and my Instagram. I don't have a website yet. My email is iamawinner524@gmail.com. I am a winner. My birthday 524@gmail.com. If you need commercials for any I don't care what the business is. I don't care what the event may be. I can voice your commercials. I can get you to voice your own commercials. I can get someone else, a male voice, a child's voice. I am your person to go to for any type of advertising as far as a commercial. You just email. Oh, come on, Cammy. Is that Cammy? Just change the I to an O. But that's great. I love this. SKST radio is on it.
I am a winner, chicken dinner.
But yeah, those are my handles. And of course, praise1049.com. Here it is.
Look at that. Praise them.
Or 92.5 FM.
And y'all notice the praise is on the heart. Praise on the heart.
Because there's a raise in praise.
Look at that.
How you do it?
That's
get the P.
There you go.
Thank you, Cammy. She is working it. And you see how it says Coco with an A on the end.
Look at that. It's on the other side.
I can't really see it. It's kind of blurry when I'm done.
Okay. So yeah, those are my handles.
Look at you. Look at that. Follow her. What you got going on?
Mine's kind of simple. Mine's tone.hollywood on Instagram and Tone Hollywood on Facebook. Hit me up. I had 20,000 followers last year. This time they got me on Instagram. But anyway, we coming back.
What they do? They stopped it?
Yeah, I think I shared a Jay-Z video on his birthday. And all of a sudden, they said I violated too much. So then that was it.
So you had to start over?
Start all over again.
They did that on purpose.
I know they did, yep.
Come on.
They tried to take the black man's voice. But anyway, Tone.Hollywood on Instagram and also on Facebook. And like I said, I'm on the air Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., 100.5 to 5, Hollywood Vibe, and we doing it.
Look at all this. And we're going to be there live in person. And then also, don't forget, like Coco said, we're going to be streaming.
Yes.
So if you can't get out of the house, if somebody took the car in a negative way, if somebody drove off with the car, they at the store and they ain't back from the store that you want to be at this event, you can stream it live too. All right. I thank y'all for being here
Thanks
on the
for
show.
having us. I can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah, I can't wait for Saturday and other times I could be on y'all's show. I'm just trying to plug myself.
We're gonna get that done next Saturday. This Saturday is pre-recorded. Next Saturday you're on the show.
Oh, look at that! Look
and
at that!
The weather is supposed to be absolutely too hot for me. I don't care for the 80s. I'm liking it cooling down.
Oh no!
Yeah, but it's gonna be great 80s weather, so don't worry about the rain.
Okay, y'all got it here live on Talking Off the Box Radio. I'm your host, Lamont Ferguson, with a plethora of information that we disseminated upon you all. Look at that. This what was it, Damon? What was the sketch when he was in the jail?
Oh, my translate my coding to you.
Oh my gosh!
And the program director of direction, of the holleration, of the hateration in this here day,
Serena, man, what have you gotten yourself into?
The articulation of the dissimulation, assimilate upon the assimilation of the United States situation.
You are Metamucil, my brother.
Metamucil. Let them use you. That's what they supposed to say. I am your host, Lamont Ferguson. This has been Talking Out the Box podcast with Coco and Hollywood.
Yes.
You guys have a great evening. God bless.
Thank you.